everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Manisha Alexander Marshall. Welcome. To those of you that are new to my channel, welcome as well. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom of the description box. At the bottom of the description box. I'm sorry. I am still a little tongue-tied. I don't know what's going on with me. So this is another get ready with me. Hopefully I can redeem myself from the last one that I did that I pretty much messed up on royally. And if you saw it, I'm sorry. Things happen. So this is a different get ready with me, and I kind of lost track of time with this. I actually thought that I was going to go to church this evening and was going to the basketball game tomorrow, and my husband reminded me the basketball game is tonight. Oh, okay. So this is what this get ready with me is about. My husband and I are on our way to see the New Orleans Pelicans play the Chicago Bulls. As you can see, I got on my Pelicans shirt, number 23, y'all. I gotta represent the eyebrow, Anthony Davis, got to. But I've always been a fan of the Chicago Bulls since I was a kid. So it's kind of, I'm just going to be watching a good game, basically. So actually, I'm looking at the weather outside, and it is raining outside. And we live here in Baton Rouge, and we're going to make the drive from Baton Rouge to New Orleans. And with the rain, it's going to take a little bit longer. It's usually an hour drive from Baton Rouge to New Orleans, but with the weather and then the traffic going into New Orleans, it's going to be longer. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this Get Ready With Me right now, because I'm looking at the time, and we may want to leave a little early to go ahead and get on the road to New Orleans because it's wet outside and it's dark, and we got to make that drive from here in Baton Rouge to New Orleans for the basketball game. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to do foundation. I'm not going to do very much. And hopefully this will help you out if you're going to a basketball game, a football game, or whatever sporting event that you plan to go to, and you want to wear some makeup, but you really don't want to be all heavy with the makeup. If you hear the noise, that's the thunder outside, and it's raining. I'm also watching the television. Of course, you're seeing this. It is the day after the midterm elections, and I got CNN on. So I'm probably going to be going this and then doing here because I have my mirror right here. But again, I'm just going to only just conceal this time. I'm not going to do foundation or anything because I really don't want anything very heavy on my face. And then with the weather, the way that it is outside right now, I really, don't want all that heavy makeup on me. So actually, I'm going to start with just concealing, and then that's what I like to do. And I'm making noise already. So for those of you that's been following me for a while, know that when I conceal, I try to get a concealer that not only a shade or two lighter when I conceal with my foundation, but I like to get a concealer that is my color because there are times I don't do foundation. I only do concealer, and the concealer really acts as the foundation. So everything I'm going to put on, I will put in the bottom in the description box so you can follow along. And I know it may be some repeats, but I do have more makeup coming in, and I'm also going to be featuring another product, another line of cosmetics from another company, also affordable. So for those of you that are new to my channel, I am all about affordability, and because I am a jewelry merchandiser, I know all about deals, and a lot of my customers, they like deals. So if I find a deal for you guys, I love to share the deals with you. Definitely with my jewelry, because most of my jewelry is $5, but it's not paparazzi. So if you think it's paparazzi, no, it is not. Because I don't do paparazzi. Sorry. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. So this is my favorite primer. I'm going to use my favorite primer. This is from e.l.f. I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. And I've already done my hair. I just got my makeup. I've already changed clothes, got cleaned up. I'm already dressed and ready to go. I've got my jacket right there since it is raining outside. May have to put on a hat or a scarf. I may do that, but if I do that, then hey, it's going to be my Saints hat. I'm not even going to the Saints game. It's the Pelicans. I know, I'm bad. So anyway, we're going to start with my favorite primer. This is from e.l.f. And again, I'm going to be looking down because I have a mirror right here, so I'm not trying to look crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and start with priming. And this is actually our 3rd year in a row that we're going to a Pelicans basketball game. We've been going to these games now, like I said, this is now year number 3 for us. And like I said, initially, because I grew up a Bulls fan, and at the time, New Orleans did not have a team here. So we just, the Lakers or the Celtics or any of those teams, Indiana Pacers and all that. But my mom, she was such a huge Michael Jordan fan. And I mean, she followed Michael Jordan when he played college basketball at North Carolina. So when he was drafted to the Chicago Bulls, she immediately became a Chicago Bulls fan, and she got a Chicago Bulls shirt. And we're talking about old school Chicago Bulls shirt. So for you millennials, it was in cursive and had the Bulls on it. So, and I used to wear that shirt to school sometimes, and it was like, man, where did you get that shirt from? It's my mom's. So I would wear that shirt a lot. And it got to a point, she was like, give me my shirt back, please. Give me my shirt back. Yes, ma'am. All I would do is once she would wash it, I'd wear it again. So, yeah, I was a big Chicago Bulls fan. She really liked, was totally in love with Michael Jordan. I was a big Scottie Pippen fan. So, yeah. I mean, look at me like, Scottie Pippen, really? Yeah, I was a Scottie Pippen fan. I was a Scottie Pippen fan. So there you go. I prime my face. I'm going to do my concealing. And again, I'm not going to wear any foundation because it is raining outside and I don't want any really heavy makeup. So I am going to conceal with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is in the color Deep Dark. Yes, this is in the color Deep Dark. I actually like this concealer. And again, I like to get a concealer that is my flesh tone, that is my tone, to match. Because again, there are times I don't want foundation and concealer. And a lot of my concealers, they're like a shade or two lighter. I like to highlight. So yeah, I'm just going to conceal because again, if you can't hear, it is raining and it is thundering outside. So yeah, this is my husband and I's 3rd year in a row. And what's so weird for me now we're going to a Pelicans game this year. I ain't been in no Saints game yet. What's going on with that? That picture is wrong. What's wrong with that picture? I haven't been to no Saints game yet. So yeah, we do Saints games. Been to Saints game. The last Saints game we went to last year. My brother-in-law came to town, and the Saints was playing the Chicago Bears. And just to let y'all know, my husband is not from Louisiana. He's from Chicago. So anything Chicago, they play. We're going to it. Okay. So that's why we're going to this game this evening, because the Bulls are actually playing a little earlier than they usually do. They usually play the Pelicans like late in the season. We're talking about February or March. Usually in March is when they play. So they're playing them a little early this year. So this is a little early for them. And also what I do with the concealer is I take the concealer and extend it to my eyes. So when I put my shadow on, I've already primed my eyes with the concealer. And I really like this flush tone concealer from Colourpop. I like a lot of stuff. So far, I have not really been disappointed with Colourpop. I really like a lot of their makeup so far. And it's very affordable. So for those of you that have seen Colourpop, but you were like, I'm not sure if I want to try this Colourpop. I was like that too. And I took a chance on it. because again, one of YouTubers that I watch all the time, she goes by Makeup Shayla. She did a collaboration with them, and I decided to go ahead and get her whole collection. And when I tell you her collaboration with Colourpop, I have not been disappointed with that at all. I absolutely love everything she has. And I even got her everything from her second collaboration with them. I got that as well. Again, absolutely love it. As you're going to see in a minute, because actually one of them wearing is actually from her collection. You'll see which one it is. So yeah, this is the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And I see they got some No Filter, those foundation sticks. I'm definitely going to get me one of them. Definitely. That's worth it. It's not, and if even when you conceal, it is not, I'm just going to let you know, it's not a lot of coverage. It really isn't a lot of coverage at all. But yeah, I like it. I really like this. My hair wants to get in the way. Now I got my hair out. It's raining. I may have an afro by the time I get to the Smoothie King Center. I just like, and with my hair, this hair is not relaxed. This is natural. I have been natural for been over a year since I've been natural. I want to say like almost a year, 4 months or something. Yeah, about a year and 4 months. Been natural. And it was a great decision to do that. Because when I was getting my hair relaxed, I noticed I'm having a little bit of breakout here. Like that. You notice right here, I don't know if you can see, I have some breaking out a little bit. And I kind of been laying off the makeup too. Well, actually, after my last Get Ready With Me, when I had like a super busy Saturday, and I had a baby shower and my little cousin's sweet 16 party, which was the last Get Ready With Me that I really messed up on, was my little cousin's sweet 16 party. And if you haven't seen the video yet, I'll probably link it in the cards so you can see how bad I messed up on that video. But yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of a breakout. So usually what happens is after, like, I've worn makeup. Oh, and what I have is just some wipes. And the wipes, these are from e.l.f. These are some e.l.f. wipes. So yeah, I really missed it pretty bad. Yeah. But yeah, I'm having a little bit of a breakout, and I do tend to give my face a little bit of a break when I've worn makeup. I give my face a little bit of a break. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do very minimal. I can't really say it's contouring, and I'm using my e.l.f. cream contour palette, literally, like, on the metal. But, like, again, I have another one. So I'm just going to lighten my face up a little bit because I'm having this, I'm really having a breakout here. Yeah, I'm having a little bit of a breakout. And probably in the future, I'm probably going to do show you what my facial routine is and what all I use for my face. I'm probably going to do that in the very near future. And actually, what I use is actually going to surprise you guys. It's going to surprise you. It really is. So yeah, I'm just going to highlight my face just a little bit. And like I said, I'm not using foundation, I'm not even really using a lot of this palette either. I'm really not. I'm not going to really use a whole bunch of this palette as well. So I'm literally like lightly. Yeah, almost like a light dusting over my face. And this palette, you don't necessarily have to use it for contouring. I have used this for foundation and concealer as well. If I just conceal, I fill in some of the gaps. And it's kind of like what I'm doing now. I'm kind of filling in the gaps here on the foundation. That's really what it is. I'm just filling in the gaps. So yeah. Okay, that helped. But yeah, if you can't notice right here, I'm having a sudden breakout right here. And it hasn't happened to me before with the Colourpop. So, okay. I don't too much worry about it because I'm looking at the time, I'm looking at the weather, I'm like, yikes! So I'm going to go ahead and I do set my face. I'm going to use my Coty Airspun. If I don't do this, by the time I get to the truck, I'm going to look like mud. So I literally need to do this. And what I do is I put it all over, but I don't bake for very long. I really don't. I don't bake for very long. And yeah, I like this powder. And I literally put this all over my face. I may look like a child that just got into the little powder because it literally gets all over me. But again, it's your preference if you want to bake for a long time. If that's what you get a better result like that, again, that's on you. I don't. If I leave this on my face too long, I'm just going to let you know now, I look casket sharp. So I don't leave this on my face at all. I'm actually now about to take this off. And I'm not going to look as white per se. I'm not going to look as white. And again, all the products that I'm using, with the exception of a couple, these are very, very affordable. It's very affordable. I want to say I got the Coty Airspun from Walmart. That's where I got it from. e.l.f. is very inexpensive. I mean, if you're now just getting started with makeup and you cannot afford all the big brands and spending that kind of money, go. e.l.f. is good. Is good. Colourpop, it's really good. Colourpop is very inexpensive. I would recommend those. And really, Colourpop has really become one of my favorites. So I even like their. I was a little afraid of their no filter foundation, but now with their no filter foundation, I kind of like. I like it. I like their no filter foundation, and of course with the concealer, I do it. Yeah, and of course with their concealer, yeah. Okay, so I did that, so I don't look muddy. I don't look muddy. I'm just still kind of looking right here. If you're wondering, like, why is she still got the mirror up so long? What is she doing? So yeah, I'm also going to go ahead and bronze my face. I don't do anything with my eyebrows. So if y'all wondering, like, why she ain't filled in her eyebrows? I have this thing about people, they arch their eyebrows, so they're gonna draw stuff back on. Why draw it back on? Just leave them alone. Yeah, I may think I'm nuts about that, but I mean, it's just crazy to me. I don't know. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. bronzer. I'm going to bronze with my e.l.f. And again, this is just light makeup. And really my face does not feel very heavy at all with this. I'm just not trying to like do the whole foundation move. I'm not trying to do all that. But yeah, I'm just going to I'm just bronzing my face. Oh, I look like I put too much. I did. I need to put that on there. That's too much. That's too much. I ain't need to put that much on my face. I'm really not that light. Put that on my face. So yeah, that's where we're headed. We're headed to the basketball game. And I mean, again, this is our 3rd year going. And I look white. I put too much on. I did. Lord have mercy. Hope y'all don't see me at the game go like, oh my God, is she about to die? I did. I put too much on. Oh well, we're gonna make it work. Oh well. But yeah, it's our 3rd year going to these games, and my husband and I, we have a good time at these games. We really do have a lot of fun. Like I say, usually we've been to a Saints game by now, and we haven't been to a Saints game yet. But that's all right. I'll take the Pelicans. I will take the Pelicans. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really fond of this bronzer because I think I did too much bronzer. Yeah, I did too much. Yeah, if you're wondering, like, what in the world is she doing? Yeah, I did too much bronzer. I should not have done too much bronzer. I'm sorry. Now, this is a bronzer, but I don't use this as a bronzer. I really use this as a highlighter. This is from the Aaliyah collection from M.A.C. So I am going to use the bronzer. And this is actually known as Baby Girl. That's what this is. And for those of you that's wondering, okay, you got all this affordable makeup, but you got to put on M.A.C. And M.A.C is high. This Aaliyah collection, if you go, here it is. And I use this as a, really as a highlight because it's got the glitter in it. Come on, camera. Camera is getting a little out of focus. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you see, got her initials in here. But the reason why I'm doing the M.A.C is because if you go on their website right now, these are on sale. So M.A.C is currently having you click on their website and go to Good Buys. And if you click on Good Buys, this Aaliyah collection was remaining. It is on sale. So the M.A.C collection, it is on sale, and that's when I got it. I got it when it was on sale because the regular price was like, oh my goodness. So don't miss out on it while supplies last. Are they going to get any more? I'm really not sure if they're going to get any more. So again, I really use this only as a, I have used the wrong brush. I use this as a highlight. Yeah, I really did on this stuff. I should not have used that brush. I used the wrong brush. Should have used this brush for the bronzer and the other one for the highlighter. So because it's got that, I use this really as a highlight. I don't use this as a bronzer. And see, when I do that, you can really see it come out. And you can see the crystals. You can see the glitter. You can really see it. So I use this as a highlighter. And for me, it works better as a highlighter. And so far, I've liked it. I've seen mixed reviews on this Aaliyah collection. I really have. I haven't been too disappointed with it. It's just, like I said, for this is not for bronzing. This is really for highlighting. But again, it's supposed to be a bronzer. Okay. Oh, my hair is acting. What is wrong with you, hair? My hair is in the way. Get out the way. There it is. So put it on, and you can see the glitter. So that's why I prefer to wear it as a highlighter. This piece of hair just don't want to behave while I'm doing my makeup. And as you can see, it's got the little glitter. My camera is acting up. I don't know what's going on with your camera. So, now we're going to go to eyes. And I'm also using from the Aaliyah collection. Her eyeshadow collection called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Here it is. Also on sale. So again, go to the M.A.C Cosmetics website. Click Good Buys, and this is part of the Good Buys, and they are on sale. So I am going to use a few of the shadows. Here are the shadows. I think, let me start with this brush, because I pretty much have planned out. I think I'm going to start with this color in the middle. I'm going to start with that one. And I'm just going to put that up here. Now with the shadows, I will say this about the shadow. You kind of have to really work with the shadows. Some of them are pretty pigmented, and then this one is kind of like, eh. So I got this brush. I really want to get in my tear. And then I'm just going to bring that out. And like I said, you really got to kind of work with the color because it's pretty light. Yeah, this is pretty light. Yeah. And as I'm doing this video, my husband is back there asleep. And he knew when I started gathering stuff together, he knows I'm about to shoot a video. So he stays in the back. So I don't know if you can hear the TV or not. That's my husband's TV in the back. Okay. This one came out a little bit better, so I'm going to add a little bit more shadow. Yeah. And this is pretty much a kind of a nude look. And I'm going with the letters. So when you see what I put in my ears, and if you followed me or paid attention to, what did I do? What did I do?
Okay, take your car.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. Sorry. I thought I could get away and do another great one, but of course not. This is going on the blooper reel, so don't laugh at me, y'all. That's funny. I had just lost my train of thought just that fast. It never fails. It's the second time I thought I could redeem myself. I guess I can't redeem myself. This is what we go through a lot. Now, will you ever see my husband do a video with me? Probably not. He'd be like, oh, okay. You do you. I'm going to be back here somewhere. So I can't help but laugh. So I hope y'all get a good laugh from that. This is part of our Get Ready With Me. This is what we typically go through and what we typically discuss before we leave when we go out to to the basketball games or to the football game. So we're really trying to figure out, okay, what we're going to eat, what we're going to eat before we get on the road, or we're going to eat when we get to Smoothie King Center. So yeah, we're going to eat when we get to Smoothie King Center. Sorry. Okay, so it's so funny to me. I don't know why that is just so funny. So I'm not going to use this brush. I'm going to go ahead with this brush. And some of the brushes I use, a couple of brushes I got from, believe it or not, from Walgreens, and they're pretty good brushes. But this brush right here, this is from e.l.f. And I really like this brush here. So now I'm going to add another color. And again, I'm trying to go for kind of a nude look too, because the letters, I don't know if you can tell, but the lettering inside here is gold. And this is something I talked about when you are pairing your jewelry, depending on if it's gold or silver with your clothes. And if you haven't seen that, I'll link that in the cards as well. But you'll see what I have in my ears and why I'm wearing it. So for my eyes, since I've already gone with that color, let's see. I think. Hmm, hmm, hmm. See, with this palette, it's kind of. I almost want to say this palette is a little limited. I mean, and the colors I've worn, they're pretty good. It's just that this is kind of a limited palette. And I looked at my Perception palette from Colourpop, and I kind of didn't want to wear anything, but now that I think about it, maybe I should have. But no, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with the Aaliyah. So I think I'm gonna go in with this color up here, the next one. So I'm just gonna do that color, kind of smoke it in. It's not really glittery. It looks like it's a little glittery, but I don't think so. Ooh, and this is my first time wearing this one. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I shouldn't have. I wouldn't expect it to be that dark. Okay, I'll work with it. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be that dark. So all I'm gonna do is just put it all over the lid. And with my reaction, I guess you can tell this is my first time wearing this color. It is a little dark. Okay. Even though it wasn't the color I was trying to pick up, that's a very pretty color. And usually after I get done, I like to clean my brushes, so that's what I'm doing. Cleaning my brushes. This is so funny. I'm watching ESPN. ESPN. What's wrong with me? That is not ESPN. I'm watching this CNN. This is just the typical me. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just typical me. So now I'm going to go in my inner tear duct right here with this gold color. So I'm going to go in here with this gold right here. Why am I going in the wrong eye? Why am I going in the wrong eye? Ooh, this is a little too blurry. I don't know. I may have put it on too much. I don't know. Okay. I'm seeing some fallout here. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm seeing a little fallout. I'm gonna go finish my eyes off camera. Be right back. I am back. I have finished my eyes. think I'm still passing about all this. I don't know. This is just too funny. I finished my eyes. I put on my mascara with my favorite mascara. I absolutely love this mascara. This is, yes, this is e.l.f. So I put on my e.l.f. mascara. I finished up my eyes, my eyeshadow palette with the Aaliyah collection from M.A.C. Now, only thing that is left is just to do my lips. Then we're out the door. So, yeah, I'm still laughing. So, I'm actually going to line my lips. I'm going to, let me go ahead and line my lips. And I'm actually going to use a lipstick and a lip gloss. So, and I know 9 times out of 10 is gonna go away. I'm using this lip pencil, and I mean this is like a dull lip pencil. It's Color-Made lip pencil, and that's usually only because I wanted to line, but I didn't want to line with a lipstick or something like that. So I wanted to line with this. And when I use this gloss, me lining the lips, it works just fine. I'm gonna line with it. I don't like this. It's hard as a brick, guys. It's really hard. It is really raining outside. It is really raining. And we actually maybe leave a little earlier. Okay. So I line my lips. And this actually came with the lipsticks. And you can get color mates from Dollar Tree. I like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't see anything wrong with using Dollar Tree makeup. For those of you that think that bougie wearing Dollar Tree makeup, y'all crazy. And they have some pretty good stuff. So I am going to go in with this Peachy Nude lipstick. Not that. Oh yeah. I'm going in with this Peachy Nude lipstick. And I am going to gloss it. And the gloss I am going to use is also from the Shayla collection from Colourpop. This is Drippin. And I've worn this by itself, and I absolutely love it. So with the Peachy lipstick, I thought, why not wear the lip gloss, the Colourpop lip gloss? Beautiful. Oh yeah. hmm And me lining my lips the way that I did, along with this gloss and the lipstick, it really worked perfectly. It really did. It worked out really, really good. Me blotting my lips. Oh yeah, this worked perfectly. So that is it for the makeup. I am going to put my earrings on, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Here is the finished look. I am wearing my gold hoops, and for those of you that have been following me for a while know I love hoop earrings, and these are some of my newer hoops that I just got in. If you are interested, please let me know in the comment section, and I will leave my email address below. So this is the look with me wearing gold. Gold is the best thing to wear with what I'm wearing with my New Orleans Pelicans shirt, because it has the gold in the lettering and in the numbers. The gold is going to work fine along with this new look. So I hope you had fun getting ready with me. We're actually getting ready to head out in like literally in the next 5 minutes, and it is still raining, and hopefully it won't be raining by the time we get to New Orleans. Let's hope. So with that being said, this is Vanessa Alexander Marshall. Take care. Bye-bye.